H3 Cruisers, what is up? I know it has been an absolute long time since I've uploaded to the channel, and I do apologize about that, but I have said from the beginning that I do not want to be another channel that is posting negative stuff, because that is all there is. And if I don't have anything positive to say, I don't want to say it. But it's come to the point I have to upload something. I have to keep something on the channel at some point, so that way the channel doesn't get taken back and all that. So here I am uploading a video, and I want to talk about a couple things. When it comes to cruising, something that's been on my mind that's probably going to be changing, and also why are we not back to cruising yet? Because I really want to know why we can't cruise yet, and I'll explain that. So first, when we go back to cruising, it is not going to be what we are used to in any way, shape, or form, because they're going to force us to social distance. Not like it's really that hard to do on a ship, because there's plenty of room. I don't ever remember being on a ship where I was constantly next to anyone. Everyone was pretty spaced out unless you're actually interacting, and of course the sail away party, and things like that, or the nightclub. That's where there really wasn't much social distancing, or if you're at the comedy club or anything like that. But when you're out and about wandering the ship, there was never an issue with social distancing. At least in the 10 cruises I've done, I've never noticed people too close. But there's something. Why is this on my screen? Get off my screen. Okay. There is something that has been on my mind that is definitely going to be different, because I can't see them keeping this the same. And I want to know your opinions on this. Now, where am I getting at? Well, I'm getting at dinner. One of my favorite parts about cruising is eating. I eat a lot. I'm sitting here at my desk with cookies, because I eat a lot. I got food that I just like. Yeah. Anyways, I love eating. It's one of my favorite parts about cruising, because I can eat as much as I want and not have to pay extra for it. Yes, I have a problem. I know. I don't remind me. Anyways, when it comes to dinner, one of my favorite parts about dinner on a cruise is that you get seated with complete strangers and you become amazing friends. Sometimes lifelong friends, just because you were sat at the table. Now, I bring this up because I don't think that's going to be possible anymore, unless they really kind of space this out farther. But I think that is going to change, at least for a while. And that's really sad, but how are they going to do it? Well, one, the ship is going to be at a lesser capacity, so they may be able to, by having less passengers, not have to worry about it. They can kind of space out and have, by room at each table, so that way, if you're together on the cruise, you don't need to social distance. So, okay, this room is at this table, and so on. Just, eating without strangers, But, what if there are still too many passengers to not be able to do it? Then what are they going to do? The only other thing I could possibly think of that they could pull off is how you have early dining, late dining. Maybe there's an early, mid, and late at some point. I don't know. I really don't know what they're going to do. I think that the lesser capacity will take care of the issue there. Now, I want to bring up another subject directed at the CDC here, because I really want to know why we have not been able to go on a cruise yet. And why is this? Well, obviously social distancing is not a problem on a ship. You can do it easily, and besides the nightclub and the comedy club and stuff like that, but overall on the ship, you really don't have an issue. And if you have lesser capacity on the ship, then you can easily get away with it. But why is it that constantly me flying from Vegas to Dallas, Dallas to Vegas to be, to spend time with my girlfriend, every flight I am on for the last couple months, I am sitting with someone to my left, sitting someone to my right, sitting with a couple people in front of me and a couple people behind me. This puts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people within a 2-foot radius of me. for 2.5 hours. But before getting on the plane, they have us spaced out. We have to board 10 at a time, 6 feet apart. But once we're on the plane, it's okay. It won't, you'll be fine. But a cruise is not okay. So I really want to know why are we not back to cruising yet? I need my second home. My home away from home. Well, actually my third home, because Texas has become like my second home. So I got here, I got Texas, and I got the ocean. And if I can go back and forth from Texas, and we all can fly around with no problems, why can't we go on a cruise? It's really one of the only things that is really being restricted. You can still go to Disney World. Six Flags Magic Mountain has just sent me an email saying that they're getting ready to open. There are theme parks all over the United States and other places that are open. My job's still not open, but there are lots of things that are much crazier that are open besides my job. I don't get it. I really don't understand at this point. Yes, there's, obviously what is going on, and I'm not going to say it because I don't need my videos getting hijacked by the algorithm. If you say something like that, to where here's the certain words, because we're talking about that, we are going to hide what you're posting because you're talking about that happens. But yes, it's there. Yes, it's real. Yes, it is an issue. But if we can fly without an issue, if we can travel, stay in hotels, go to theme parks, go to bars, interact with people, why can we not go out in the middle of the ocean on a ship and social distance? Besides the fact that people on ships, for some reason, when they're on vacation, they forget to wash their hands. If you are ever cruising, please wash your hands frequently. I see it too often. It is disgusting. But, I like I said, I had to come on, post a video. These are my thoughts. So, as far as things that are changing, obviously, when you're on a cruise, you're going to have to wear a mask. You're probably going to have to have some form of something that states that you have been tested for COVID. Oh, and I said it. One time should be fine, right? I think so. Basically, something that states that you have been tested, you are negative within a certain amount of time. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a requirement. I don't necessarily think a vaccine is going to be a requirement at this point. I don't think they're going to say you have to have it to go, but I think a test is going to happen. I know that if you show any signs whatsoever, you're going to be quarantined to your room, and then they are going to make the decision whether they are going to take you off and put you somewhere else off the ship, or if they're going to let you quarantine to your room or anything like that, over any signs whatsoever. But I want to know your opinions, guys. What do you think is going to be different as far as dinner and group seating? How do you think that's going to work? How do you think they're going to pull that off? I want to know your guys' opinion, as well as give you my thoughts on that. And then lastly, what's your thoughts on the fact that we can fly with 8 people around us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 people within a 2-foot radius of you. But once you're off the plane, you have to have 6 feet distance between any person. So yeah, what do you think about that? Leave your comments below. I want to hear them. Anyways, take care, guys. Love you guys. Stay safe. And until next time, whenever that is, I'll see you later.